Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So that's got things underway.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty.
There could be trouble here. Goes for goal!
Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
And it's Cruyff.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. And this is Neymar.
Hoisted it.
He rises! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It's Pele! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Brazil with the corner. They're first.
Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well measured.
Cruyff. And that has been cleared. Roberto Carlos. Thuram tries to clear.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was alert to it.
And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? Neymar picks it up out wide. And it's Seydou. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Seydou probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And here's Seydou. He could be in here.
And he shoots!
It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, well played, well played. Lahm, looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. That's the throw.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now he's got space here. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Marquinhos.
He's found a way past. Well read, nice interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, that pass isn't the best. And they can counter here.
Lam gets into some space. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Lam. Thuram.
Pele. That's an imaginative pass.
And it's Eto'o. Cruyff. And this is Neymar.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Lam.
Can he spark a counter here?
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Iniesta.
Might be danger here.
He is through here.
Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post!
Gerrard. Could move up a gear here.
Neymar
Has created one goal already. And this is Ibrahimovic.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Has been indicated.
Cruyff!
Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space.
Cruyff.
Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. Big chance!
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Brazil get the second half started.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's picked his way through.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think...
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Casillas punts it upfield. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Now it's Eto'o.
Now it's Cruyff.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Here comes a mighty effort.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The referee has given a corner.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And Puskás!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil have their second corner now. And he's managed to get rid. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a...
Iniesta!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lahm. Puskás. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Eto'o. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Thuram. And it's Chiellini. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff receives it in a wide position.
There they go, hunting again.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Eto'o. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Oh, that's neat.
And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he welcomes it in.
It's Pelé!
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Puskás with the cross. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he's there to make the challenge. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Johan Cruyff, number 18, Ibrahimovic, number 8, Gerrard,
Threads one in.
number 10,
Diaby receives it in a good position here. Diaby driving forwards.
coming on the field, number
Chiellini
16,
did just about enough to come out on top there.
number 14,
Neither party overly willing to compromise.
number 26, Davids, number 5, Puyol, number 3,
Seedorf
Maldini.
has got the wrong side of the referee
Substitutions taking
and got
place.
himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Nicely weighted ball. Played into the box. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! And they're back in front!
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Looking to play him in. 4 added minutes on the board.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Not the most accurate pass.
Roberto Carlos looking for options for movement. No messing it. And that will be the final act.
Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Volunteers.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kaka. Oh, easy pickings there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
And he can clear it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pullet receives it in a wide position. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's a shade optimistic. Tries to play it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
And the counter is on.
Van Basten. Kaká.
Azar.
Otto does really well there, he is strong. And this is Van Basten. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Beckenbauer has been showed a yellow card for that offence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
And he's opted for the long pass. Looking to play him in. Pullet. Cannavaro played out towards the right wing. That's the throw. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. This looks
Goes for a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, that's delightful. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's headed upfield. And this is Pullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi getting this one clear. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Basten aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm. Cruyff. Kaka. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Kaka. That's a cute ball. Hoisted in.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves.
And set off! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That's a nice... A header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hazard gets flagged offside. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Otto gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Gullit. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. Oh, that is Arsenal, and he shoots! Really well taken goal.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Tries a shot! Against the crossbar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Azar. Azar finds himself offside. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Marquinhos does well to get it back. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar.
And the finish!
Cleared without complication. That's an imaginative pass. He's found the way through. Van Basten.
Van Basten! Just off target.
Played out to the right. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Pull it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Shapes to shoot!
Defending of the desperate variety. Cross to the back post. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Knocks it into space. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Chips it through. Milan have a free kick. And it's Azar. He won't be happy with that one. Well, they could break here. Can he get it through? He's through here.
Van Basten!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look at this.
Brilliant save from Buffon!
It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? In by Ibrahimovic. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Filippo Inzaghi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf gets into a good position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Iniesta threads one in. All up with that dink over the top. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan making another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
And he's taking no chances there. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
How
would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night. Football's ultimate theatre. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Puskas. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
I was just lacking in accuracy. He's found a way past. Kukçu. Good driving run. Serginho. Now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Can he get it through? Pavard proves too strong. Puskas. Chance, surely! Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Puskas. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kukçu, and it's been played through. Endling! Oh, nice touch. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's forced to go back. It's Neymar! It's loose now, and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here? Iniesta, nicely spread. No goals as yet. Can he get on the end of this? Pele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's denied! Cruyff. Seedorf. Seedorf! Brazil deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Looking for the run. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. They get a throw in. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Endrick. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar picks it up out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta, out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. De Ligt threads one in. Serginho could try. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Puskás. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. And this is Neymar, and he's... Neymar! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Cruyff. Iniesta. Iniesta. Good purposeful chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Neymar. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
That's cause for mild irritation. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And this is Pele. Look at... Can he finish? Sticks it away. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
El dorsal 6.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. And the shot!
And it's hoisted clear. Pedri.
He's tried one!
Thuram is there to clear. Hazard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be
Just about within shooting range.
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? Marquinhos tries to clear.
He's gone for goal!
And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And it's Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Ligt with the clearance.
Can he finish?
It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf
Takes a shot!
and that would have won it.
Seedorf has reacted in utter shock here. For him,
And Puskas!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Brazil with the corner, they're first.
It's a mighty effort!
And that's a real chance missed. Neymar. Pele. Oh, well played.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Puskas looking to run onto it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Puskas with the clearance. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Serginho. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Puskás, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
And there's the shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That has been slung wide. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Strokes it back. Maldini. It's run loose here. Anything noteworthy? Here's a shot! Mbappe, great vision. Pass is just off target. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Rafinha. That is lovely.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Costa Curta.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cut.
David Villa! And he comes up trumps again. This is their second corner of the game. He rises! Oh, that is a terrific save! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil have their third corner. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Deftly out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Rijkaard. Scholes. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Guti. And Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cruyff. Cruyff.
Such good technique.
Scholes. Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha picks it up out wide. Guti, and he's cut it out. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And it's Cruyff. Played through into space. That is ended up in no man's land. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Marquinhos is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Scholes. Time and again they are repelled. He's going to be disappointed with that. Belletti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, nearly. That has been knocked clear. Seedorf. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Iniesta. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Rijkaard. In it comes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Brazil happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping. Skims one in. Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread. Rafinha tries to get it clear. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Crosses it in here. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It's skewed away, and it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Pass somewhat off target. Guti. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Knocks it into space. And it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pressing high and with purpose. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, it's Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Guti is flagged offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Villa. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rafinha gets flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Seedorf has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 18, camisa 8, camisa 21, Neymar, camisa 17, camisa
Too close for comfort.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 15, camisa 20,
Corner number 3 coming up.
camisa 41, camisa 19, teremos uma substituição.
Marquinhos clears it away. Rijkaard, and this is Beckham.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out to the right. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's burst through! Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Beckenbauer.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. There's no flag. There's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Takes a shot. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Keeper is right behind it. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the...
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps...
Shoots! Brilliant save from Buffon! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Leicester with the clearance. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, it's Raul. He's picked... It's Raul! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Pelé. First quarter of an hour gone. Threads one in. Showing good feet. He's tried one! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Iniesta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neymar is herring after that one.
There's the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision.
Torres!
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? They've got a corner here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Decent chance! It's in!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves... It's Pelé! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kvaratskhelia. Iniesta. Looking for the run. Could be danger here. It's run loose here. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. That's good running with the ball. Yaya, can he finish? Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well,
And another try! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
he's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Referee's given a throw. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Yaya Toure. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot. Good read, needed to be. Kvaratskhelia. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So once again, we're underway. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Just the keeper to beat. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Now the ball's gone astray. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kvaratskhelia. Nesta. Yaya Toure. That has not gone well. Torres. Now can he find a finish? And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Kvaratskhelia with the short one. And he's there to clear it. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Vitinha! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Seedorf. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Lovely feet. The ball has bounced loose now. It's a pretty loose pass. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf, not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that should get the job done. Iniesta. He's found a way through. Raul and Kvaratskhelia. He's well positioned here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of style. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
No, that was never going to make it. Mbappe, the pass is intercepted. Brazil really will have to throw everything at this now.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Leicester is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Rui Costa.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Cruyff. It's Rui Costa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.